for the class of 2021 exercises of Springfield College's School of Arts and Sciences. We will begin this special day with a processional led by Faculty Marshal Eileen Sear, who will carry the Springfield College mace, followed by the platform party, some of our distinguished faculty members, and our graduates. We ask you to continue to maintain social distancing during the ceremony. Please take as many photos as you would like from your seats. We assure you all graduates will be photographed up close by a professional photographer. We sincerely appreciate your cooperation. We are delighted that you are here.
All please rise for the national anthem.
Please be seated. Welcome. I'm Martha Potvin, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. It is my great privilege to introduce the platform party. I'm joined today by Dean James O'Brien, Faculty Marshal Eileen Sear, and Shayla Denegri, the graduate student representative, as well as the 13th president of Springfield College, Dr. Mary Beth Cooper. Dr. Cooper, will you please provide your welcome to our graduates and guests?
Thank you, Dr. Potvin. Well, good afternoon and welcome. Okay. Remember we reviewed this when I came by about 20 minutes ago? We are small, but we are a mighty crowd. So, good afternoon and welcome. Much better. Okay. Today, the class of 2021 graduates from Springfield College, fortified with the skills, knowledge, and habits of mind that carry with them hope for the future, yours and society's. The adaptability and resilience that were foundational skills to navigate this year, it's easy to say, right? It was a hard year, will remain as muscle memory to assist you in meeting the challenges that inevitably will come. You have been privileged to experience a Springfield College education, a special type of education that is built upon the foundation of the Humanics philosophy. You have educated your whole person. But more importantly, and maybe most importantly, you have done so while caring for and committing to the people with whom you share this planet. This is the true hallmark and the responsibility of a Springfield College education, the acquisition of knowledge that is used for the good of our whole society. Humanics, and as a result, community service, is a way of life at Springfield College. Opportunities for leadership are integrated into our curriculum through internships at schools and nonprofit agencies and put into action throughout campus, in person or on Zoom. As you've experienced and demonstrated this year, service opportunities can be found when times are good and more abundant and essentially needed in times of challenge. Every expression of kindness is an act of service, every decision an opportunity to lead through service. Service is something our society counts on from our alumni. And as a society, we really need you. Your service may be the only way we are able to address some of the greatest challenges confronting our society today. As you become alumni, I know we are in good hands. You will continue to serve in ways as diverse as your interests. You will serve as role models to the students who follow you at Springfield College. They will reflect back on this time in our history with some pride for your endurance, some understanding about what you have lost in terms of your experience, and some motivation to continue your activism, advocacy, and allyship. Over this weekend and in the 8 commencement ceremonies, we will award 434 master's degrees, 7 certificates of advanced graduate study, 3 Doctor of Philosophy degrees, 34 Doctor of Physical Therapy degrees, and 13 Doctor of Psychology degrees. At our undergraduate ceremonies, we will award 671 bachelor's degrees. Altogether, 1,162 degrees are being awarded, meaning, yeah, let's give that a round of applause. That means that 1,162 new Springfield College alumni will continue to make a difference in their neighborhoods, in their communities, and in the world. And the world will be all the better by you, having our graduates being active members of new communities and by you staying connected to this one. You will soon join me on stage as we celebrate your greatest accomplishment. While we won't shake hands, it will still be my absolute pleasure to be a part of your milestone. Let's also take a moment to celebrate those people who have guided and inspired you. While many guests are with us at Stagfield today, many were unable to attend because of the restrictions and may be visiting on Zoom. Let's begin with the Springfield College faculty. Their contributions every year are incredible, but this year they have done even more to ensure that you are prepared to arrive here today. A number of our faculty are with us, and I invite them to stand and be recognized by our graduates. Please stand. Thank you very much. Now I'd like to ask the family and friends who are celebrating with you today to please stand in the stands so the graduates can acknowledge and thank you. I hope those of you who are attending virtually are standing proudly wherever you might be. Great job, everybody in the stands. Graduates, applaud, stand, and thank your very, very many people that have been behind you. To our students, perhaps more than ever, we all thank you. I congratulate you, thank you. You have made us proud in more ways than I can even count. Please remember to stay connected to us and to each other through the Springfield College Network. Great things can be accomplished. We'd love it if you even sent some more students like yourselves our way. And remember to come back and visit. You will always have a home here. All the best as you continue your journeys. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you this time Shayla Danigiris, a graduate student from the School of Arts and Science who will provide a greeting this morning on behalf of the graduating class. Shayla, congratulations. Please join on the separate podium.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Shayla Denigris, and it is my pleasure to welcome students, families, and faculty to Springfield College's 2021 commencement. I stand before you with the task of reflecting on what it took each one of us to make it to this momentous day. As we all know, 2020 and 2021 have been years filled with uncertainty, hardship, and for many of us, loss. We have been challenged to overcome unique obstacles. We have had to remain flexible, optimistic, and definitely on our toes. This year has also reminded us the importance of honoring the human experience and that our minds, bodies, and attitudes are all connected. As Jane Fonda once said, the challenge is not to be perfect, it is to be whole. I'm incredibly honored to be part of a community who in times of difficulty learn to lean on one another. Through the hardships we faced this year, we have also learned how to adapt, to innovate, and to overcome. Through our losses, we have persevered and we have grown. Through every obstacle, we also hoped. Hoped for a day where all of this hard work and sacrifice would be worth it. We hoped for a day like today. For those of you who don't know me, I am a middle school teacher right here in Springfield. I am also a mother, a wife, and a first-generation college graduate. Like my fellow classmates, this cap is not the only hat I wear. Each and every one of us knows what it is like to have to balance our personal lives, our professional lives, and our academic lives. This is not an easy feat, and we are all here to be commended. The other day, I was talking to my class of 6th graders, and I was saying how excited I am to be graduating from Springfield College with my master's degree today. Some of them clapped and cheered for me, but one student looked at me with wide eyes and said, "Mrs. Denigris, how did you find the motivation to do it?" This question made me pause. As I contemplated my answer, I flashed back to all the days I spent 12 to 15 hours in front of my laptop. Time spent figuring out how to teach science on Zoom to 11-year-olds with only their ceiling fans visible. Attend class, do homework, write papers, lesson plan, and also find time for myself and my family. I flashed back to all the virtual presentations I gave with a preschooler yelling in the background or a cat crawling across my keyboard. So where did I find the motivation? Like all of you, I found it in a lot of places. First, I found it in my support team. My husband, my daughter, my parents, the faculty in the education department here at Springfield College, thank you for pushing me to be the best version of myself each and every day. I wouldn't be here, especially at this podium, without your love and support. Secondly, I found motivation from my students. Each day, their smiling faces and bright ideas remind me why education is where I am meant to be. When I'm feeling down about the world around us and feel myself being consumed by what can sometimes feel like never-ending darkness, they continue to show me the light. They give me hope for the future. And finally, I told my student that I found the motivation from within. On days where I felt like I couldn't type another word or plan another lesson, I reminded myself of what it would feel like to be here right now. The overwhelming sense of pride and accomplishment when you walk across this stage, of feeling like I did something for myself that no one will ever get to take away. This feeling is special, and I wish we could all bottle up the excitement and satisfaction we feel on this day. Class of 2021, we have persevered in ways that are truly remarkable and unique. Whether you are receiving a master's in art therapy, an MBA, or a master's or CAGS in education, each and every one of us will take what we have learned at Springfield College and leave our mark on this world, and this world will be a better place for it. Thank you all for being here, and congratulations.
Thank you, Shayla. Will the candidates for the degrees of Master of Business Administration, Master of Education, Master of Science, and Certificate of Advanced Graduate Study please rise? President Cooper, I have the honor of presenting to you these students and those others listed in the program as candidates for the master's degree and for certificates of advanced graduate study at Springfield College.
By virtue of the authority given me by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and by the trustees of Springfield College, I now confer upon you the Certificate of Advanced Graduate Study, the degrees of Master of Business Administration, Master of Education, and Master of Science, and admit you to all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto.
President Cooper, Dean O'Brien will present the graduates from the School of Arts and Sciences.
Sure.
Rahul Achaira. Congratulations. Hasni Benjuida. Thank you. Jacob Bradshaw. How are you? Congratulations. Nahara K. Caraballo. Congratulations. Ryan William Carey. Thank you. Elaine Colon. Congratulations. Taylor Page Chrysostomo. Shayla Nicole Denegris. Thank you. Corey J. Davis. Savannah Rose Didomasi. Rachel M. Graziano. Thank you. Badir Hassouni. Jennifer Lee Jacoby. Lamia Layali. Brian Quinn Lakaitis. Thank you. Jasmine Lovejoy. Juanita Jean McKee. Sherry Peoples Banks. Joshua Batista Paulino. Yvette Pagan. Sahara D. Outing. Sarah Maria Nangeroni. Beverly Mighty. David McMullen. Lauren Julia Wilkie. Sheila Marie West. Ariana Elizabeth Turi. Eric Gregory Sudnick. Maria Sabti. Jennifer Nicole Slane. Eva Lorraine Skinner Sherry. Shanice L. Reed. Alexa Sowers. Christina Carol Windsor. Renee Yvette. Will the following marshals of the School of Arts and Sciences now come forward to receive their diplomas? Nadine Okel. Saad Magani.
We are going to wait for a moment for our students to return to their seats. Would everyone please join me in congratulating our 2021 Certificate of Advanced Graduate Study and Master's Degree graduates from the School of Arts and Sciences. Graduates, in keeping with tradition, please move the tassel on your mortarboards from the right side to the left side where your heart is, signifying your new status as Springfield College alumni. Congratulations. Guests and graduates, thank you for joining us for this ceremony. Our commencement exercises will conclude with the playing of the college hymn. Following the hymn, the faculty and graduates will recess together out of the stadium, passing by the bleachers on your right. We ask that all guests remain in their seats until the graduates have exited the stadium. The graduates will proceed from the stadium and return to the robing area. From there, the graduates will exit in front of Blake Arena. Guests will exit the stadium through the main entrance and can follow the sidewalk to the right, passing in front of the Wellness Center to meet your graduates in front of Blake Arena. Again, congratulations to our graduates and have a wonderful rest of your day. Now please stand for the college hymn.
Applause.